Oh shit! What's up, babies? Welcome to the Sabe podcast once again with your boy Slim and your boy Big.
What's up, sexies? How you guys doing?
We missed
Speaking
you guys.
of sexy, what's up, baby? How you doing?
We got two special guests, the OG guest. You know, we got Maritza and we got Mrs. Behind the Scenes right here.
What's up?
I just want to give a quick shout out to Ashlie, you know, like, thank you so much. I want to give you your flowers for, like, doing all the editing, and we appreciate you.
Always here for you guys.
Hell yeah.
Love to
And
hear
how you been, baby? I haven't seen you in a week.
it. You know, another hot and horny day at work. It's been really humid here.
Hot and humid
and
horny.
Chicago, you know, grinding.
I
But
feel that.
It's been not that bad. Can't complain. Never can complain. But how you been? How's work?
Good, man. Fucking, it's been all right, man. You know, it is what it is. It's fucking, we're grinding, fucking getting money. Hopefully, you know, we can stop doing this fucking labor work one day, man, because it gets fucking hot and horny these days, man. But it's tough. But I know I've been through tougher times. I can tell you that for sure.
There's always been tougher times. How you guys doing? How's work in the AC?
How's work? Yeah.
Hey, first of all, my office doesn't have AC, sadly, so
You got a
it's
fan
rough.
at least, no?
We got what?
You got a fan?
Yeah. We have two.
We go in between AC and turning it off because it gets just too cold sometimes.
Too
You guess
cold?
too cold? Fuck, must be nice, man.
You know what our AC is? 2 windows and 55 miles an hour.
Oh, I
That's
know. Those calls.
That's fucked up, man. You know?
It is fucked. It's a struggle.
That's what we gotta do, you know,
That's
as
what-
men. We gotta
Deal with
provide and protect for the women, you know. But yeah, you know, for sure.
Yeah.
Basically.
It must be tough.
Trying
yeah.
to be stay-at-home moms here.
Soon.
Soon, hopefully.
Soon, right? That's the plan.
That's the plan, you know.
Be a stay-at-home mommy.
Yeah, talking about fucking tough times, man. You know, like, have you guys gone through tough times? Besides fucking. Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, for both of us, we've both lost our dads, so that's definitely probably the hardest time that we've been through. For me, I lost my dad in 2019. So how many ever years it's been? It's 2023. I don't know.
4 years.
I personally knew my dad was going to pass away, so that was a little different. I know Maritza's was, you know, unexpected. So, I mean, it's just hard losing a parent. Growing up, I mean, I'm still growing up. I'm only 25, so to me, I'm barely started. And then just having my kids not be able to have a grandparent there is definitely very difficult. And those times where you go and want to call your dad for a girl, that's hard. You know, I have picked up the phone to call him, and it's like, who's going to pick up on the other side? You know, unfortunately, an asshole has that phone, by the way. TMI, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of difficulties. I don't know.
What would you say, like, the biggest struggle is after, like, your dad passing away? Like, get the most, like, adjusting.
Besides dealing with your boyfriend.
Definitely having kids for me because he's not there, and for him to be able to see my kids grow up. He's only seen one of mine grow up, so that's hard because especially my middle child is just like me, looks just like me, so like that's hard. You know.
Think that would, like, he would have loved that shit, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've seen those pictures. She looks exactly like him.
Yep.
That's
It's crazy,
It's
right?
crazy,
It's
man.
crazy how similar.
Yeah. That's why I don't know. For
But
me,
besides your kids, like, how about you in general? You know, like, how does?
Well, like I said, like it's hard because like I want to pick up the phone to call him. Like if I have, you know, something wrong with my car, yes, I have a brand new car, but still, like when I didn't have that brand new car, it was like, okay, there's something wrong with my car. Not that, you know, Julie knows, but like it's like a girl, like as a girl, like our first instinct is to call our dad,
Absolutely.
and you can't do that
But why not your mom?
because my dad knows those things, not my mom. Like especially like wrapped around the whole car
Oh,
situation.
yeah, for sure. I get that, 100%.
Yeah.
For you? What
I
would you
mean, like Ashley said, she lost her dad in 2019. I lost my dad in 2022, so it's fairly new. It's barely been a year. And it was very sudden, you know. that shit was hard as fuck. It's still hard as fuck. I still have times where I cry. I literally cried about it yesterday. Because even though, like, no matter how much time passes, you're still wanting to still have that communication there. Like, there's still things where you want to talk to him about or whatnot. Yeah, like, we still have our moms, but it's not the same. You know, like, especially for me, I'm not that close to my mom. I'm trying to become closer, but it's not the same. I did have moments, like, the whole past year where I'm just like, yo, like, I haven't heard from my dad recently. Let me call him. And then I go to grab my phone, and I'm like, wait.
Like, that really happens? Like, I really...
Yeah.
I
I kid you not. I've had times where I'm like, I'm driving to work, and I'm like, yo, I haven't heard from my dad in a minute. Let me check if he's okay.
That's
and I go grab my
crazy.
phone. And I'm just like, I pull up his contact information, and I'm just like, wait.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I look on my fucking visor because I have his card, and I look up, and I see his card. I'm like, wait.
That's crazy.
He's
I
not
can't even
here.
imagine, like, losing, like, my dad and then thinking, like, yeah, he's still alive just because I haven't talked to him in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, it's...
And try to call him. I just... That's just,
Well,
like...
because,
It's
you know, sometimes
crazy.
they leave the voicemail on there. Like, my mom did leave the voicemail for a while, and then she got rid of it, and now some asshole has his phone number, so they actually texted me saying, fuck you, which was
Damn, that's
weird,
crazy.
but yeah, so it's like, just to be able to hear their voice one more time. Like, I know I have a voicemail left from, like, one of the last, I don't even know, but, like, last month maybe, and I have it saved on my phone.
Yeah, I have a voicemail he left me like a couple years back. I have a lot of his voice messages, and sometimes I listen to that, and
That's crazy.
it helps, but it hurts at the same time.
I can't
And-
even.
Yeah, that's definitely why, like, I push to, like, record, like, just being able to hear their voice. Like, growing up, like, that was, like, a thing, like, we recorded.
Yeah, see,
videos.
I don't record shit. I'm not.
You should start. You
I
should
should
really
start
start.
like doing that because like
Like, send
I
your
can see
dad.
him, my dad. You know, like
Getting
he's just
older.
like yeah, he's definitely getting older. He's like 52, 53 now, and he's like he went to the doctor not too long ago, and they're telling him he's a pre-diabetic and shit. And last week I took him out to dinner, and it looks like he lost like 10 pounds and shit. Like I'm starting to worry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I
that's
can't even
why
fathom like fucking losing my pops and shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm always annoying with the camera up. It might be annoying, but I do it for a reason, because I know. So.
Does your dad have an iPhone? Or is
Nah.
it an Android?
He still
Can
got
you
he still got that flip phone. And
Like-
shit.
Deadass?
No, nah, he still got that next toe, like you know the walkie-talkie shit.
Oh my god. Okay,
The
first
two
of all,
ways.
you can't
The
have
two
those
ways.
anymore. No, but
But
like, I mean, if I don't know if you could do it with Androids, like send him voice memos,
Mm-hmm.
like those, like if he can do that, or if he has an iPhone,
I
whatever,
mean, like-
teach him how to do it, so he can send you voice memos, and it's like,
but I feel like the only kind of like just makes
I
you
feel like
more
that'd hurt me
sad.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know what I'm
That'd
saying?
hurt me
more.
I'd rather
it
like
doesn't like you may think right now it's gonna hurt you more, but when you,
When it happens,
for
you'll
God
be
forbid,
happy.
when that day comes and you have those, you'll be happy. Trust me. Like even though, like I listen to his memos. And
That make
his,
you
and
cry?
his
I
voice
feel like that
it,
make me, like, tear up.
it makes me cry, but then there's days where I'm like,
fuck it.
my dad.
Yeah, like I
You know?
actually have pictures, thank you, Julian, of my dad, like, in the hospital, like, the last day. Like, yeah, they're hard pictures to look at, but, like, I do appreciate those pictures. Like, it's me and my sisters. We're all in the pictures with him. Like, I mean, yeah, his eyes aren't what you want them to look like, but I do go look back at them, and I appreciate them.
Like at least when like, cause your dad died of what?
Cancer.
Colon cancer.
Yeah.
Okay, so like at least with that, like you
Had
cherish
time.
the moments more.
Mhm.
Each moment you interact with them, you cherish it even more. You make sure to take a picture. You make sure to take videos. You
Yeah.
make sure to say I love you. You make sure to hold them even tighter. So at least like you have that. Now when your parent dies suddenly. It's like, fuck, dude. Like I know, like with me, my last time I went with my dad, I saw my dad was May 13th. We went to the Sox game, and I remember him saying bye to me, and we just gave each other a quick hug. And it was like, all right, bye, love you. See you
Like,
later.
I'll see you tomorrow for sure.
See you
Like,
later.
you know what I'm saying?
You know, see you later. And then I didn't talk to him all of this following Saturday, and then Sunday is when I got the news, and it was like, yo, like, fuck. I wish I would have held him one
Yeah.
hella tighter.
Yeah. So my dad knew. We went on a Wednesday. I don't even know the date. And he knew it was gonna be like the last time that he knew that was it. Like that was when he went into the hospital. He knew he was gonna pass away. So
That's crazy, right? I remember him telling your mom, like, I'm not leaving the hospital no more.
Literally what he told
Like,
my mom.
Kind of like that feeling, right? It's crazy.
Like, you think that's affect you guys like emotionally and how you like see things like nowadays?
Yeah, I
Like,
know
differently?
Julian dealt with. Like how we wait. What? Sorry.
Like see things like just completely differently and like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
more appreciative and more like
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Cherish.
yeah.
It's a good piece
It
of
opened
advice,
up my
I
eyes
think.
a lot.
You should
You know?
appreciate every day more because you never know when your last day is. Like, it sounds so cheesy, but you never
Yeah,
really
people
know
say
when your
that shit
last
all
day
the
is. You know
time.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Especially-
you're never grateful for just waking up in the morning. And you kind of just take every day as an advantage, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're supposed to wake up, right?
right.
But you don't fucking know.
Yeah, like the past year, like I've been very not wanting to hang out with my family as much, and I just been wanting to hang out with friends because it's like it's hard going through it with your family because you guys are experiencing the same pain at the same time. So sometimes you feel like
It's all gloomy.
my pain doesn't matter as much as my siblings' pain. Like with my 4 siblings. My older brother's in Florida, so I don't know what he's going through. But my 2 younger ones, it's like, all right, I feel like their pain's more important than mine. So that's why, like, I kind of distance myself from my family to be with my friends because it's like especially like with you guys, like I feel like I can let that pain out and I don't have to worry. Well, they're suffering the same pain.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Instead of
Yeah.
being all sad, you kind of like get to see like happy side
Kind
with
of
your
like
friends and
get
shit.
like
You
that
know?
kind of advice or like what we don't know what it's
Right.
like, right? But we can give you
Like-
the support and kind of just comfort you.
Right.
And
Like
it's
if
not
I'm
always
crying,
like sad and
you're
shit,
not
you know?
crying.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
Like,
It's not gloomy and shit like that. You have like us to like help you.
Those are like sad days when you're all like being at Ashley's house after her dad passed away. Everyone was just kind of like, I mean, I know her dad just passed away, but everyone's just kind of like, you know, sad. Just doesn't want to talk really. But
It's like, fuck, what do you do? You
yeah,
know
like
what I'm saying?
what are you
say?
supposed to
What
do?
do you
Like,
say?
you can't do anything.
That
you
is
know what I'm saying?
yeah, that is the hardest part. Like when Ashley's dad passed away, I was just like, well, fuck, like I never experienced that. So what the fuck are you supposed to say? Like, okay, like I'm so sorry for your loss and I'm here for you, but it's like that's all you could say.
No,
and then like me being on the receiving end, like where I kept getting that, and I'm just like. Oh,
It
it's
gets
so
whatever.
annoying. It gets irritated. Like I
Okay,
have so many
so,
people
like-
text
so,
me
like-
like
Too much.
My question is like, what you guys like would want or like
I don't know.
what would you
I feel
guys-
like just having someone pass away and you're like, especially
leave
like our
yourself alone?
parents, like, no, it also brings out the fake people, like people that you went to high school with, and it's like they want to reach out to you, and it's like, don't reach out to me.
Yeah.
Like, please don't. Like, I haven't talked to you in how many years? Like, no, and also like just leave me alone. Like, I know I was really angry after my dad passed away. Like, I know Julian can definitely agree with that. But
Yeah, I
it's
had to
more
deal with
like
some shit with you. I ain't gonna lie, but
Yeah, I mean,
it was
Same
pretty.
here, man.
everyone goes through it differently. Like
No, I know.
Everybody
But I
grieves
felt like
differently.
everyone
literally
grieves differently. Like you said, like you were her punching bag, you know.
that shit sucks.
It
It
sucks.
makes you want to like. I'm not. It sounds shitty, but makes you want to leave.
but is there like anything anyone can say or do like to
No.
make you feel
No.
better? No,
Nothing,
right? So like, what the
nothing.
fuck do you like even
No,
do? You know
you
what
let
I'm
the
saying?
person go. Let them be alone. Let
No.
them
That's what I'm
have
saying.
the
That's what I feel like.
Yes,
No,
for certain
no,
people.
no.
For me,
some
at least,
people, like I said,
let
everyone
me
can-
be.
Yeah, for you, let you be. For me, I had people say, like I had friends I don't no longer talk to say, you know what, we were so worried about you and we thought you were depressed
They weren't
and
worried.
whatnot. But I was just like,
They
all
just-
right, if you were so worried about me that I was depressed, how come you never hit me up to go take me out to eat, to go get my mind off?
'Cause they
Like,
That's
won't
what I
where the
would
fuck
do.
were you?
Those aren't real friends.
Exactly. And I'm like, I told him straight up, I'm like, I was fucking depressed. I still am fucking depressed. Like, you know, like I am,
Oh,
like
my God.
right now, like
That's
at
what
the
I was gonna
moment, like I'm,
Depression's fake.
No, continue.
like at the moment, I'm still depressed, but I still choose to wake up every morning, get out of my bed, and go live my life.
Is-
Because I could let my
Take over.
I could let it take
and
over.
that's when you stay in your bed all the time. You don't want to leave your
Exactly.
That's when
bed.
you fall into depression.
Exactly. And that's exactly when you fall into depression. Like, you know, you fall into it and then you're there for a long time, or, you know, you could be depressed and just choose to move on. So, like, they told
So,
me, like, you know, I was worried that you were depressed. I'm like, all right, but where the fuck were you at?
Like when my grandpa died, we kind of knew he was gonna die as well, but he told my dad, like, don't worry about me no more. Like, worrying about me is not gonna do anything for me.
Yeah, it's not
Go
gonna
be
help
with
you
your
either.
mom. Go be with your brothers and sisters. Kind of like enjoy the moments that you have, because you sit there and worry, and what's worrying do to anyone?
It's
Just
only gonna
makes
make you
stress
feel
about it,
worse. Yeah,
you know?
it's only gonna make
It's
you feel
like-
worse, bro.
Exactly. So you kind of have to like not like move.
You
I'm
have
not
to,
saying
like,
move on, but
accept
like
the fact that
like my
what happened happened, you know, and it's just like you kind of have to like move on.
like my grandma told my dad,
trying to
it's, like,
sound mean or anything.
it's a
like
part
that.
of life. You know, you move, you have this continue your life.
And if
Because
like,
if not, you're just gonna keep there and sitting there. Oh, my dad, and like it sucks, right? But unfortunately, it's like everyone knows it's gonna happen. And then the thing is, just like if the more you dwell on it, I feel like the worse it is for that person.
not only that,
I mean,
but like if you like believe in like God and religion, this is not like the last time you're gonna see them. If that makes any sense, you know.
Yeah.
And if you go that way, you believe that way, like it's just like a matter of time before you see him again. So it's like, yeah, it sucks that you can't see him
like
anymore.
right now, yeah, right.
Right, it's not. I don't think it's a forever thing. That makes any sense. You know, you gotta look at it that way. And if you look at it that way, you're gonna be like, I guess, happier and like you're gonna be more motivated to do things, you know, and like carry on with your life and shit.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like, I completely agree. Like, before, like when my dad was here, I used to always get like anxiety about losing him and anxiety about me dying because I didn't know what the fuck was out there. But it's like, then he passed away, and I was just like, all right, well, if I believe in ghosts, like, you know, I fucking believe in ghosts. So you have to believe in freaking heaven, and you know, so after he passed away, like my anxiety went away. It was so weird. It literally went away. So now I'm just like, if I die, at least I'll be with my dad, you know? And back to your question about how like it affected us emotionally. Like me personally, I think it definitely opened up my eyes a lot to cherish every moment that you have with your family.
I mean, just your family, just like everybody. Right?
Your family, your friends, whatever, your loved ones, cherish it a lot. And my dad was very like a big person on saying I love you. So no matter what call, who I'm on, like whoever I'm talking to, I always make sure to say like I love you, blah blah. And what else?
That's crazy. Sorry to interrupt, but my dad never said it. So I feel like,
well, yeah, your dad's an old school kind of guy.
Yeah,
I feel like, yeah.
So I feel like since
No
he never
emotion.
said it, like I always say it, like to anyone I'm talking to my sisters, to my friends, like.
Was that before or after your dad?
After my dad passed
See,
away.
exactly. That's what she's trying to say.
Yeah, no,
you know?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was always an I love you person. Every time we texted, called, whatever, if we didn't contact, he'd always make sure to say I love you. Mm-hmm. You know, no matter what. So I always make sure to say it to whoever. Even though, like, before, I used to not say it to, like, my mom or, like, my aunt and uncle. And now it's like, all right, bye. I love you guys, you know. I didn't get to I wasn't mean. I did have anger, but I wasn't mean to anyone.
I also feel like I was just angry, too, because I felt like, even, like, my grandpa would say this, like, I felt like I am one of the younger sisters, but I felt like I had to be like the tougher one. I don't know why, but I always felt like I've always had to be that one.
Same.
Like I'm also the one that always brings us together. Like all my sisters will, I do with our friends too. Like I just feel like I don't know. Like I don't know.
No, you're a very caring person for sure. I can see that, 100%.
I get what you're saying too. Like I think I have a lot more of my dad's characteristics than my mom. I'm more caring. Like my dad.
You don't think it's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
My dad was a Scorpio, so no. Okay?
I don't know.
So I'm
Even
saying.
though they say Scorpios and Virgos are very compatible, and that's why me and my dad always bump heads. But no.
No, if you're compatible, you should always be bumping heads. You know? But I'm the opposite. I always say I love you to my friends, you know? I haven't lost, like, anybody.
I don't think it's weird.
I think it's weird?
I only say I love you to like
Yeah,
Ashlie and my parents.
Yeah, I don't know. I say I love you to my friends because I want them to know that I love them. You know, because like you say, you never know. You never know they might die. They might do this and that's what. You know.
I know.
You want them to know that I love you. You know what I'm saying?
I think you know that you love that. Like as a friend. Like I think you know if you love someone.
I know you love me, but you
no,
don't
but
say
it's just
I
like
never told.
It's more like
I love you. Like it's just. I think you know I love you.
It's more like reassurance, kind of like shit. Like yeah, you know that, but you want to hear it and be like, damn, this boy loves
I
me.
feel like
you know what I'm
should
saying?
hear that from like your parents and your girl.
No, because your friends,
No.
like
And
what
your
we have
boys.
here is like
It
more.
feels
It's
weird.
just as much as family. Like I don't know. Like I feel like our
Absolutely.
friend group
I s-
is like family, so
No.
that's why I feel like I'll tell everyone, oh, I love you guys. Like sometimes I do a little more when I'm drunk, but like
Yeah.
But I think we all know we love each other.
But it's still like
But it's-
Right,
it's
but
still
like
helpful
sometimes,
to
like
say it.
sometimes, like yeah, if they don't say it, you're like, Dad, does this guy actually like even care about me?
like I know my mom loves me.
Maybe I'm a
I think,
Panachani.
but
Yeah, I don't know. This sounds kind of like.
No, I know what you're
like,
saying though. It's like that
like,
man
I-
feeling. Where like I ain't no
Yeah.
bitch. I ain't gonna fucking tell you
But
my
it
feelings.
doesn't
you know?
mean like just because you say I love you doesn't mean you're a bitch. My dad was a fucking hardcore man. He would if something
No,
were
but
to
he's
happen
telling
to
you.
you.
He's telling to his daughter. I
No,
love you.
he
That's
said I love you
different.
to
Yeah.
everyone. To everyone. I kid you not. That man said
never
I
told
love you
me.
to
I'm
everyone.
the same way.
I can still
I,
picture.
I swear to God, if you guys were if my dad was around longer and you guys were to like hang out with like come to the house longer, he would say I love you.
I could still
I
picture
promise
Dad's
you that.
voice.
If he would have met your
Like
girls,
I could picture her dad yelling at her. I don't know.
If he would have met your girls, I kid you not, the very first moment that he met, I loved them. Because
Yeah.
that's the type of man he was.
He's a
He was a very hardcore man. You know, that's the man that you would have called if you killed someone. He would fucking bury the body for you. I kid you not.
That's my type of guy right there.
That, like, I kid you not. If I were to be like, Dad, I killed someone because of this. All right, don't worry about it. I fucking right over there.
Fuck yeah, it's like
go
in the
bury,
town. I
Go
love that
bury,
movie.
go bury the body for me. But guess what? Once he's done burying the body, he's gonna be like, I love you. Like, he made sure to always tell everyone that
It's
he
a
the
loved
same
them.
way.
stupid,
I'm the
stupid
same
question, but how, in like your parents, they tell you like in Spanish they love you or in English?
No,
My
he's
parents,
Like,
never,
your
my,
dad-
my parents,
They-
my
they-
parents. I'm gonna tell you something right now. My parents never told me they love me.
Okay, because like
A lot of
I
Mexican
would always
parents are
hear
like
like,
that.
like Mexican parents always tell their kids like they never say te amo, puro like
Te
te
quiero.
quiero. Like I like it sounds different, right?
It's kind of the same thing. In a way.
No, but
Te
te
quiero
quiero is
mucho.
like,
my mom,
I care
my mom
about
only
you.
texted me that once I moved out and shit like that.
Te amo,
Really?
te
quiero
amo
mucho, you know?
like, te amo's like I'm in love with
exactly.
you. And
like,
te
I
quiero
care
like,
for you.
I
and
love you.
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
it's just it's different. It's
Yeah.
different type of like.
It's the same. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of the same thing. But yeah, I never got that.
They never tell you that. Like your dad's never said I love you.
No,
So
my dad would always shit on me. That's it.
see, that's
I
crazy.
feel
Like,
like
my dad's a
Julian's dad always.
since I
He
can
might
remember.
look like a big,
when
That's what I'm
big
saying,
mean
like,
guy, but
Who?
he,
The big
Zeus,
mean
I know him.
guys.
No, I know he's a
he
fucking
always
soft ass
was.
motherfucker.
That doesn't make them soft because they're saying I love you.
No, because he acts all
Relax.
tough and shit. I'm like,
Get the
Like-
what's up, baby?
No, but
His
so,
mom and
so,
dad.
so as long as I can remember, my dad would always come to my room and tell me goodnight and I love you. As long as I can
Oh,
remember.
really? Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed too? Like he used to like hate the shit out of me, but now that he knows that we're always hanging out, he's like super cool with me now.
He said he has to.
That's
No, I mean I don't know.
No, yeah. You see,
No.
My
it's
dad's
like-
always and my mom. I always say.
me and him used
always
to
say
like bicker
love you.
all the time. Me and your pops at work and shit.
Are you very similar to your dad?
In what way? My dad is like very like. My dad
Like,
was
do you
very
guys-
like. My dad was very like closed off and shit like that. But now that the older he's getting, he's like way more like
That's when they realize it,
open
right?
and way more like loving.
It's because
They realize
Like, when he
it.
saw
They
me-
realize
when he
it.
saw me-
they're transitioning into
Yeah.
being older. They are
Appreciating
they have,
things.
Yeah, exactly, and
And like yeah, when
they have to
I
show
remember
you that
moving
love
out
because
I
they're not
remember
going to be here
moving out and shit.
forever.
So what did your like pops and mom say when you moved out? Like what they tell you?
My
Like,
mom was crying, and then my dad was fucking crying. But that's when it hit me when my fucking dad was crying. He helped me fucking
See,
put
I've
the
never
last things
seen-
in my truck, and he's like, behave, and he like turned around, and he was like fucking like bombed and shit. What did they be?
That's hard, man.
Yeah. But then they're all tough, like I want you to move out of the fucking house.
Yeah, get
Trying
out
to-
already.
And
Because
then the
that's
moment
They never mean it, though. They
yeah,
never mean
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
It's more like they
They're just trying
want
to
you,
treat
motivate
They're trying to
you.
raise you like the right proper
Yeah,
way. Like, get out of the
exactly.
house. You know, do your own like
Fuck, I'm
thing.
about to start crying.
But Mexican parents never want you to move out.
They don't.
They're right
My
there.
mom
It's
doesn't
true.
want
My
to move.
grandparents had
I'm already
my
telling
dad
my mom I
in
wanna
their
move out
house
again.
till
She's like, why?
49.
You know.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
I
already,
mean, just
yeah,
like,
I'm already telling my mom I want to move out again. She's like, why?
no, amigo, te quiero.
Like, why?
She's crying.
Put a
I
content.
told you guys I was. Yeah,
But
my
yeah.
contact's like bugging me, guys. No, but like old school parents are definitely tough like that. Like they won't
act
tell it. They
tough,
they
bro.
act tough,
They act
but
tough.
low key underneath it fucking hurts them. Cause that's how my grandparents were towards my dad. Like
But that's how I'm gonna. I think that's how I'm gonna be too as a parent. I'm gonna act tough. I know
I
deep
don't- if
inside.
you have a
I'm-
girl,
you should
though?
still, yeah. If
Like,
you
for
have a
me,
girl,
man,
if you have a girl,
I
I
can.
feel like you're.
Oh,
gonna be
dude,
like,
I'm gonna fucking spoil the fuck out of her, bro.
You're gonna be like, I
Like,
love you so
But if
much.
it's a boy, I'm gonna fucking kick him to the curb, motherfucker. You better be
Bro.
a man. You better be a man.
Yeah, but I
The
think it's the
girls
same
are
thing.
hard.
The girls are harder. Like, it's
Yeah,
hard
for
to be tough
sure.
on, man. Like,
The thing is, like, nah, I feel like
Bro, that's
no girl.
tell that.
should be
I
treated
wish
that
my
way.
dad would know that because my dad was tough as fuck on
Oh,
me
yeah. My dad,
and
too.
easy as fuck on my brothers.
But yeah, it's like trauma can ruin a girl's life, but trauma can make a
Like,
better man. Man better. It fixes a man. It shapes a man. Whether like on the opposite end, like trauma fucking ruins a woman. That's why you gotta let the girls be, man. You know, fucking let them do whatever the fuck they want. They're a princess.
yeah,
Oh, but I want-
At least from our side, right? From the mom side, I feel like you guys are. See, and I
Right.
feel like for a mom, I think you guys are tougher on the girls than you are on the boys.
Exactly. They're mama boys. Or,
My mom spoils the shit out of me, but she's like
Oh.
tough on my sister.
My dad was tough on all of us.
But he had all girls.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can't talk about that
Oh,
one
no.
because I didn't grow up like majority of my life with my mom. I didn't grow up like what like.
But see,
8
you're
years,
saying
9
like
years, 10 years.
your mom was tough on you, was she? Or
No, like I didn't grow up with my mom like that. It was mainly my grandparents, and then I moved. Like, okay, I grew up. Like I said, I grew up with my grandparents till 4th grade. How old are you in 4th grade?
10?
9.
9, 10.
My birthday's in August. I was 9, and then after that, I grew up with my dad, and my grandparents, and my aunt and uncle.
When you went
So-
to school, did your dad tell you say anything to you when you got ready to move to or go to college?
wait,
like what?
That how when he moved out, his mom was or his dad was telling him be careful or anything like
behave
that.
and shit.
Any type of they didn't tell did your dad tell you anything when you went to college?
Like to be
Like
careful.
did he cry
like,
or anything? Did he did he show any emotion when you moved out to go to school?
it's too long ago. I can't remember.
that was back in like 2015. I know.
Holy fuck.
I know, right? I fucking feel like it was yesterday. I know my
But you should
dad.
remember.
My dad moved me into my dorm.
He went with you and shit?
Yes,
Oh,
it
I
was
remember that
him and my little sister that moved me into my dorm. And I'm trying to remember. I know he hugged me. I don't know if he cried.
Because I feel like I would cry. I'm not gonna lie.
He probably did
My
cry,
mom
but I
cried
probably
when
didn't
we took my
notice.
sister-
I never saw my dad cry.
I saw my dad cry all
never
the
seen my
fucking
dad cry.
time.
Never.
You saw your dad cry? No.
I've never seen my dad cry.
I've seen my dad cry a lot. Like my dad,
My
like
dad
I said,
didn't-
like my dad was a hard ass, but he was hella emotional.
Like my dad didn't even cry at his dad's funeral. I was like, fuck. That's
No,
fucked.
my
Because you
dad-
can't.
my
You're not
dad,
supposed
My
to.
dad said I'm supposed to be the strongest person here.
no,
I was
my
like,
dad,
man.
my
you
dad, he saw the
You are,
opposite.
though.
Like if you fucking cry, you're strong as
Cry by
fuck.
yourself.
No,
Like,
I mean
he-
everyone's different, but that's just what
Yeah,
my
no,
dad was
yeah,
raised
For
absolutely.
me,
for
no.
sure.
I can't cry for everybody else. Nah, I gotta cry.
Yeah, I don't cry.
I don't
I'm
cry
gonna
in
cry.
front of
I'm gonna
men.
cry in my
Other
room.
men. I
I'm
don't
gonna cry in
cry
my
in
room.
front of
I've cried. I've bawled my eyes up by myself though. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna cry in
by
front of
myself is a
everybody.
different story. You're in the shower, fucking yake, fucking let it all out. But in front of you, I won't cry in front of you. I won't cry in front of him.
It takes
Well,
a
we'll
lot
try not
for
to,
me.
yeah,
It
we'll
takes
try
a
not to.
lot.
If I'm
for
drunk,
someone to
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
for
can
sure.
bail fucking.
I feel like anybody
let one out.
intoxicating is just gonna let it out for sure.
I try not to
Damn,
cry in front
now-
of like
Now I'm
anyone
trying
else
to
though.
think if he cried when he dropped me off at college. I
My
don't know.
mom, I remember I dropped off my sister at her UIC and shit at her dorm.
Bro, that's fucking Chicago.
No, but still, my mom was
I
fucking
was
bawling her
6
eyes
hours
out and
out.
shit like that. I'm like, mom, she's right here.
Down-
So she's like an hour.
down
away.
94.
She's like an hour away.
Yeah.
I know, like with my dad, I don't know if I saw him. Like I didn't see him cry. I don't know if he actually cried, but I do remember him like hugging me, hella tight, and I knew by him hugging me, saying like, "I'm fucking proud of you," because he was the black sheep of his family. Out of all his siblings, he was the black sheep, and out of all his siblings, one of his childs was the one that went to college.
the
Like
white
that
sheep.
meant a lot. That meant a lot. Like, he had 3 other siblings. He was the black sheep, and he meant now my kid's going to college. He was fucking proud. And so far, I've been the only one. I do have a younger cousin that's going to college, but so far I've been the only one.
Sometimes they say it skips generations and shit.
No, actually two.
Because you're like
Two
your
of
dad
my
was a black
siblings.
sheep then, so he had you, and you were the good one. You know what I'm saying? So it's
No,
like
there's a black sheep in our family, but
yeah,
we're
but
trying to help him out a little bit.
yeah, but there's always that black sheep though. You know,
no,
I feel
absolutely.
like everybody has. You have a black sheep? Nah, I'm kidding.
I mean, only child.
Yeah, I know. He is the black sheep and the fucking white sheep.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
You
No,
know
the
what
black sheep means like it's the bad
black sheep-
person.
No.
Like, my brother
one
is
who
the black
does
sheep,
The
bro.
worst.
Like the worst one?
Who does the worst? Who needs the most
Help
help?
and shit. Who gets
That's
the
a
most-
black sheep?
Yeah.
That's the black sheep. That's what they consider the
No,
black
like
sheep.
when the shepherd has their sheep, you know, and then it's
I don't
like
know.
you see the black one, the one sticking out. It's
The one
bad
that does, the one that gets
I
into
never
so,
looked at
the
it like
one
that,
that
to be
gets
honest. No, that's
into
what-
so
like,
much
it's an
shit,
analogy.
the one that gets
Yeah.
in trouble, that's fucking
The
up
one
in
that
life
strays away and shit.
whatnot.
Mm.
But like my dad was always very proud of his kids. You know, he always said, "I'm the fucking black sheep of the family." I
Damn.
know that. My grandpa told him he's the black sheep of the family, but he's like, my kids are doing good.
That's what made him proud.
He's like, I have a son that's in Florida, is married, doing good for his life. My daughter fucking went to college. My younger son's figuring out his path, and my daughter's, figuring out her path because they're younger. But he was always very proud of his kids, no matter what.
That's good though.
Yeah, I think every parent wants their kid to do better than them.
You think your dad would be proud of his daughters right now?
I hope so.
I mean, you knew your dad the best, probably. So like,
I mean, I think so. I mean, one of my sisters is living in Florida, doing good. She's married, and the other one's married and has a daughter. She's doing good. And there's me, doing great.
doing the best.
Doing the best.
And then my little sister who just graduated.
Still engaged for 4
I mean,
years.
yeah.
Chill.
But yeah, no, I
That's another
think
topic.
I think so. For the most part, yeah.
You forgot one.
Kelly. I mean, that's Kelly.
No man.
Stop.
Thanks. I like.
She's the same.
She's doing good. She's
Yeah,
doing good.
she's doing good.
She just got a
I
medal
think she's
at
doing the best.
Olympics. Yes, Sabe.
I think she's the most special one.
You're so stupid. Oh,
No. Ah, shit.
That's a good one.
That's
I ain't gonna
fine.
lie.
That's kind
no,
of
yeah, I think you would. I mean, yeah, well, doing pretty good.
But yeah, man. You know.
So what's
Share-
like?
Oh,
my bad.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, go ahead, baby.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
Go ahead, baby. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
So like, what's one piece of advice you guys can give to
I
like
was about to give you
someone?
guys.
Yeah.
So someone that's going through like a recent, passing of their parent. What's like one piece of advice you guys can give them,
Or to like future.
or to like,
So-
future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one for both. One for who haven't like lost their parent yet,
Hasn't you said?
hasn't
Yeah,
lost.
Okay.
I think no matter what you guys have gone through, I'm kidding not, because I had a difficult relationship with my dad, okay? Forgive them for whatever it was, move on with them, but still have a relationship with them. Because at the end of the day, when they're laying down in their freaking, what's that?
Deathbed. Yeah.
Yeah, the deathbed, you're gonna regret if you don't have a relationship with them.
100%.
Agreed.
I have a sibling who didn't talk to my dad for a couple years, and he regrets it.
Oh yeah.
You know, whatever, like I said, whatever it is,
Cherish those moments.
cherish.
Don't
every
hold grudges,
single
man.
moment.
Especially against family,
Don't.
man. You know. Especially
And
against
towards
family.
anyone. Towards
Towards
Yeah,
anyone,
no,
but,
towards
like,
anyone, but
especially family.
especially family. That's what I'm saying.
Especially
Especially
I
family.
mean, family is like, I think especially towards your parents. Family is like family. I mean, like
Parents, yeah, because family. I mean,
Towards
there's
especially
family that
to-
I don't even like talk to.
Yeah.
really.
Right, like I have family that I don't really talk to either, but especially towards your parents, do not hold any grudges. Let it go. Whatever they did, whatever you did, let it go for yourself. Have a relationship with them. You can set your boundaries, but have a relationship with them. You know, because at the end of the day, when they're gone, they're gone. And my advice for
Future.
when you go through that shit, allow yourself to feel your feelings. Whether you're angry, sad, whatever it is, allow yourself to feel them. If you're fucking driving down freaking 90 or 55, whatever, and you want to fucking cry, cry. Pull over, cry. Just don't hold anything in.
Ashley?
You got
She
anything to add
basically
on?
took it. I don't know.
Anything to
I
add
mean,
on?
I
Anything
agree.
different?
Like, I don't, like she said, like, I don't, those,
Any different with having kids, like, that you would give?
I would probably, if your parents are here, you know your parents are getting older, I would have those kids sooner. I mean, you want your parents to be there. You want them to have grandparents. You want your parents to see these
See
kids
their
grow up.
grandchildren, right? Yeah.
Like, especially when they're like, you know, like your little minis, like you want your parents to see you. Like my mom will take pictures and be like, oh my God, like this is your baby. Like she looks exactly like you. Like I could picture you. Like you want your parents to be there.
Kind of like he's going through it again.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's so great to see your parents be there with your grandkids, especially because for some parents, that's where they make up, you know, the time. Yeah, they might not be the best parents to you, but this is where they make up that time. They're the best grandparents to those grandkids, and it's amazing to see. Like
It makes you feel wholesome.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I can see that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah?
I just,
What a content.
yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, man. So like, cherish every moment you guys have, man.
For sure.
Record every day and take pictures with them. If you could get them to send you voice memos, trust me, because hearing their voice helps. You know,
Pictures help. Those pictures at
Pictures
the end will
help.
make, even if they don't look their best, those pictures still mean a lot. It's the last couple days. If that's what it is, if the last couple days they're there with you, those pictures mean a lot.
So yeah, man. Love you guys.
Yeah, Sabe, go say hi to
Yes,
your
hi,
parents.
parents.
They're still
Cherish every
alive.
moment.
hug them closer tonight.
Tell them you
them.
love them.
Tell them you love them. Take pictures, record, cherish every moment. You heard it here. You heard it here first. Yes, I. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Sabe, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.